you?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Oh, I love that. So let's start off with your name. What's your name?
So my name is Monique Kufuor.
So where are you from?
So I am born in Manchester, however my heritage is Ghanaian. So my parents are Ghanaian.
Oh my god, that's amazing. So you've lived here all your life?
Yes, I have. I've lived in the UK all my life. Manchester, rainy Manchester.
Yeah.
But yeah, my heritage, my roots are from Ghana, and I often do travel there, so I like to call their home.
Yeah, no, I love that. So what do you do?
So I am the founder and CEO of Bob Expo, which is the UK's largest shopping expo for Black businesses.
Oh my god, that's so big, to be the largest.
Yeah, it is big.
That's
actually,
so big.
Sometimes you don't even realise when you're saying it, so used to saying it. But yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the expo? What gave you the inspiration to start this? What was your main motivation for beginning?
Yeah, so it started in 2018. I naturally would get so excited when I see a Black-owned business, because you just don't see so many out there in the spotlight. So when I used to see a Black-owned baker, I get so excited, I'm so going to go the extra mile and buy from them. And then I realised that there's so many of them, but they're just not given the platform, and they're not growing, and they remain in small businesses for longer than any other business owner. So that was one of the reasons I wanted to create this platform. And the second reason was I struggled to find, Afro hair products, especially for my daughter, and it really frustrated me. I just didn't understand why it's so difficult to locate products that people from the African and Caribbean, communities struggle to find products for them. So yes, the expo came of that. So we first started promoting on just social media, and then I was just amazed at how many Black businesses there were. I was like, there's so many, and they're doing amazing, much needed products that, stuff that, we need, they're diverse books and hair products and, you name it. So yes, and that's thought, let's bring them all physically together and invite the public to be just as excited as I am and fall in love just like how I fall in love, and that was it. So we started in 2018 with 25 businesses showcasing, and the room became so full. I was like, okay, people like it. And then just seeing the businesses, it boosted their confidence. Usually when they're doing it from home and behind social media, they don't know if the people actually like my product, and they're trying to serve customers, but actually bringing in the customers to them on the day and seeing people's reactions and people being happy that they exist and finding out where they can get jollof rice made for them and all that stuff. So it was just, so amazing to see.
Oh my god, that's amazing. And it's so nice that there's a real sense of community that you've been able to create, not just with the public, kind of getting to know about these businesses that cater to them, but literally the businesses themselves kind of being in community with one another, learning from each other. You've created a space where business owners can actually be together. That
is so true. And like I said, I had my reasons why, but seeing that after effect is just incredible. Until today, I just, I recently went to a show and just realising that most of the businesses and brands in there had met each other at Bob Expo. And I was like, oh my gosh, and then just seeing them go on to do projects together and collaborations together and share and learn and create that community of just learning and being together and helping one another, which is often missed within the Black business community. So it's just beautiful to just see people collaborating and just bouncing ideas of one another and not feeling alone as a business owner. So to know that the brand is having that impact means that we're actually making a really big impact.
No, I love that so much. So I feel like we've covered, your inspiration and your motivation. What else do you love about what you do? What's exciting? What's the most exciting part of your job?
Working with like-minded people. So just seeing, I always get surprised, I don't know why, is when people just love the vision and then they're talking about Bob Expo like it's their own baby as well, and passion and coming with ideas and Monique, have you thought of this and let's do this, and just I can't say that it definitely is other people that have helped the business to grow, other people that have seen the passion, and it's so exciting just to see things that we've implemented because of other people's ideas, not just my ideas now. And it's just it's so exciting just to see it and just know that it's brought to you by the community. So it's so fun.
So what are the main lessons that you've learned during this process and your pursuit of purpose as well?
Learning to balance life, and like realizing that business is not as glamorous as people show it. It's definitely not glamorous, and it can make you just go like want to pull your hair out sometimes. But not being so hard on yourself. I think, especially with obviously seeing everything on social media and everything looking perfect, if you feel like everyone's got it together, I have to get it together. And then sometimes you feel like maybe you're making mistakes or you're failing or not doing things as you want to do it, but that's part of the process. It's part of the process. So learning not to be so hard on myself, just learning, okay, what could I have done better and how am I going to do it better, and it's part of the process, and taking that on board has been part of the growth and the improvement of the brand by taking on things and not being hard on myself and just seeing how I can make it better.
I think so often, like when you're starting a business, like you can be so hard on yourself because you're like, but like this needs to just be perfect. Do you know what I mean? Like the turnout needs to be perfect. But it is literally in the process that you learn and you're able to grow from that, and you're able to be like, next time I know I can do it better.
Definitely.
I can grow from this, I can grow. It just takes perseverance, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And then what other like words of wisdom would you kind of like give to the women out there who are looking to start a business or who want to grow their business if they've already started? Like, what words of wisdom can you give to these ladies?
Go for it. Definitely, when I say go for it, don't overthink it. Don't overthink about the idea. The idea has been placed on you because you are capable of doing it, not because you have all the tools right there and then to do it. But as you start and you just get it done, the tools will be provided, and that's from experience. There's certain things that God has brought my way and I've met along the way to build this vision, and that's the same in everyone's vision and mission, whatever your heart desires and your idea. Just get it started, write it down, have clear goals of what you want to achieve, how you're going to do it, and go for it, and just the right people, the right help will come.
That was so amazing, and that gives me so much hope as well, because obviously as like a person who is just getting started in the whole business side, like I think I'm like, oh goodness, I'm doing this by myself, how am I going to continue? But like just hearing you say that everything will work out, everything will come, the provision will come, the people will come, like I think that gives me so much hope, and I know that's going to give so many other women out there so much hope as well, that they can do it and things will work out.
Definitely, especially if you stay focused. It's so easy to just look around at what everyone else is doing, but just being authentic and being yourself. There's only one of you, one of your idea, and your idea may be similar to somebody else's, but it's all, you're the one, you're going to do it authentically and how you do it, and it's it's going to attract the right people that are for your business. So just stay focused, don't be looking everywhere.
Oh my god, it's so easy to get distracted with this white culture and everything, isn't it? Especially with TikTok.
Like, maybe I should be doing this, maybe I should be doing that, and then you realise, no, that's not fun.
Like it doesn't fit the vision.
Exactly.
That's the word actually. Like, don't do something that doesn't fit what you're trying to do, like the message that you're trying to give out. If the platform doesn't work for the message that you're speaking, then it doesn't work, and that's you don't need to be on that platform. Oh, that's thought process. Literally a thought being formulated there. But thank you so much, like just for your words of wisdom, I think there's so much that I'm learning from you just by watching you and having this conversation with you, that I feel like so many women watching this right now are going to be so heavily impacted and so inspired, and just I just can't wait for the expo as well.
I'm looking forward to it. You connected. I can't wait to hear afterwards who you've connected with, and seeing you working together, because trust me, that's the effect it has.
Yeah,
So
honestly,
yeah.
and I know it's going to be absolutely amazing. Like, can you tell us a little bit more about what kind of stuff is going to be showcased at the expo as well?
Yeah, so the expo is going to have 100 Black-owned businesses showcasing their products and services. So we've got African and Caribbean food, so businesses that provide those services, you know where to find them. There's going to be children's workshops, talking about your positive representation, face painting. There's going to be a fashion show showcasing fashion brands. There's also going to be a health hub, so we've got NHS blood, we've got all, organ donation, sickle cell care, and there's also going to be business seminars as well. So we want people to be able to walk away with, key lessons of, how to get funding and different things that's needed.
And where else can the people find you?
Yes, so our Instagram is at @BobExpo_, so BOBExpo_. You can find us on Twitter at BobExpo. You can find us on LinkedIn at BobExpo again. So it's BOBExpo. You can find me. My name's Monique Kufuor. So that's Monique Kufuor with a K, Kufuor. And yeah, just follow my journey in business world and sisterhood and everything that I love doing.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Marie.
Thank you for having me.
Yay! Perfect.